Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this episode of Cup TV brought to you by www.craftsuprint.com. In this episode we're going to look at a gorgeous kit from Janice McFarlane, and the cup number for the kit is cup 974406_905. The kit is called Aces High 7x7 card front and insert mini kit. You get 6 sheets in the kit and you get the kit front. Now, one thing that I want to point out, and Janice points out as well in the description, this kit is not just for Remembrance Day or for Armistice Day. This kit will suit many purposes, whether you have members of your family or your friends serving, or they have served, or maybe they're a veteran. This kit would be so perfect for many different occasions. And I would say they don't even have to have served to appreciate this kit. I think it's a great one to have in your stash for guys. And again, it is going to suit so many different occasions because of the great sentiments that's included. Now, you get 6 sheets in the kit. The first sheet is actually a quick card front. Now, Janice has made this so that either you can use the quick card front and then add the decoupage pieces and maybe a sentiment, or you can build the card up. Now, we're going to build the card up. However, the quick card front would be suitable for, you know what, if you're pushed for time, just cut it out, add a sentiment, and somebody will think you have made such an effort. So that's the first sheet, the quick card front and 4 sentiments. Next, we have, this is the base of the actual image. So I'll leave this sheet so that we can keep referring to it. So you can see the base of the image. This sheet is the base image that we're going to start with. We've got some more sentiments. Our next sheet is the next layer. So again, looking at the quick card front, you can see between the layers, we've got this one. Next, we have the actual fields. And this is our third layer that we're going to use. Now, there's no planes here, and there is some decoupage. So if you just wanted to add the figures with a sentiment, you could do. You don't have to use all the decoupage, but we're going to use it to build up our gorgeous card. Next, we have some more decoupage ranging from the full scene with the plane. We have the plane with no background, and then one of the figures to cut out. And then lastly, we have the insert panel, and the insert matches perfectly to the outside, as you'll see as we make the card. So the base card that we need is a 7x7 inch card. I've chosen a white background so that we can build up our layers on the front, and you'll see it'll give a nice border as we build up the images. So for our insert, I've already cut out the insert that's included in the kit. This has all been printed on Crafty Bob paper, and you can see the gorgeous sheen on it. I've got flat tape on the back of this, so I can simply take away the backing of our tape and then add this into the centre of our card. There we go. So I can get that nice and central. And then press it down, and there's a nice amount of room to write a lovely message, and that's going to match perfectly to our outside. Now for our outside, we're going to start with the base layer. Now this is a full blue layer, and it sits nicely into the 7x7 inch card. I've got double-sided tape on the back of this layer because I want this one to sit flat. So it just gives that slight edge around the card, like so. And then I can position it and press it down. So when we refer back to our quick card, we can see the base is blue. So that's our base on our card. Our next layer is the actual stripe layer, and I've got 3D foam on the back of this. Now this is flatter foam and it's just going to give a little bit of height. So I've cut this layer out and I'm going to position it through the centre of our previous layer and then press it down. Our next layer is the fields layer. So I've got 3D foam on the back of this again, and I'm just going to position it again through the centre of the previous layer. So we're building up that image, and you can see as we refer back, now you could go ahead and just add the figures on and the sentiment, or you could add all the decoupage. So the first piece of decoupage that I've cut out are the airmen and the plane and the background, and I have just simply added that on 3D foam on the back, and now I'm going to marry up the edge of the hilltop to the edge of the hilltop on the background, and hopefully that will sit somewhere around there. And forgive me for not looking down because I'm looking across. So we can press that down, and that's the first layer of our decoupage. Our second layer, now I haven't used all the layers. I've gone from using the layer with the background and the border to using our two airmen. I've cut them out and I've got them on 3D foam, and so I can add our next layer over the previous layer like that, and just press them down to build up that decoupage to get a 3D image looking design. Now my next layer of decoupage is just one of the airmen that I've cut out on 3D foam, and I can just position him over the previous layer so the figure will just sit nicely, and already you can see it's building up. Next I have the emblem from the corner. I've taken the emblem, cut it out, and I've got 3D foam on the back of it, so I can add it roughly about there. And then the next layer for the emblem, again on 3D foam, and I can just add that over the previous layer like that. Now I'm going to add a sentiment, and the sentiment reads, plain and simple, have a great day, but it's plain as in aeroplane, so it's a nice play on words, and I just think that's a really great sentiment, and it could mean so much to so many and so many different occasions. So I've got 3D foam on the back, and I'm just going to pop that just at the bottom like so. There we go. Now if you remember, that was our quick card that we could just cut out and add to a card nice and quickly, and this is our 3D card that we've built up those gorgeous layers. The inside matches perfectly, and it's just such a gorgeous card, it really is. And as I say, I know I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry, but I do think it would suit so many people in your life from every walk of life, not just serving, but it is ideal for anyone serving or who has served. So I would like to remind you of the cup number, and it's cup 974406_905, and you can see more of Janice's work by going to the website and searching Janice McFarlane. So I would just like to say thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.